I've been doing this a lot lately. For some reason, it makes me smile. But you know, I look a little bit like or I feel a little bit like a dog with a stick between its mouth. Probably look like one too. Yeah. um, yeah. Look, I have what's called post-psychotic depression. That means, you know, well, if you don't understand psychosis is a little bit different from being a psychopath. A psychopath is generally lack of emotions, and they're people that usually do quite well in business and things like that because they're quite ruthless and they don't care about anybody else but their agenda. However, psychosis is what you can go into an episode, and it's a little bit like a dream. Well, actually, it turns out to be more like a nightmare in the end. Um, if you imagine being in a dream, you know, things like you put your foot in cold water, it actually feels cold. You know, you have a sword plunge into your guts, it really hurts. And that's what happens in a psychotic episode. You have these tactile hallucinations. You also have things like you can imagine people, you can read minds and things like that. It's horrible because you do a lot of things that you regret. Like in a dream, you will do things that you might not do in reality, and you'll say things because you have a certain belief system, and that's what happened. So I've had to apologize to a lot of people because I remember pretty much everything that went on then. I don't have any suppression of those times. Yeah, so anyway, it's pretty horrible. So that's why I'm depressed. So I've been doing a lot of posts on the internet with, you know, silly stories and things like that just to cheer me up, and sticking sticks in my mouth. But another thing, I haven't written songs for a while, so I wrote a song because I get this little voice inside me that says I want to kill myself, and I don't want to do that because I have friends and family, and I don't want to hurt them any more than already hurt them. And besides, I'm lazy, you know. Like, you know, killing yourself takes a effort, I think. And yeah, anyway, shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, I wrote this song. It's called Taboo because you apparently really shouldn't talk about these things. You really shouldn't. But I don't know, you know, sometimes you got to get out there and say what you want to say. I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. Suicidal ideation is fucking fucked. Suicidal ideation is fucking fucked. Jump off a bridge and break my bones. Slash my wrists and let the blood flow. Stick a fork in electric PowerPoint. Why do I think of such things? Sick and deathly. Such a slut to death. Just death's little slut. Suicidal ideation is fucking fucked. Suicidal ideation is fucking fucked. But I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself. Euthanasia. 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 That's that. And it, for some reason, because putting those words to a tune makes me feel a little bit better, you know, because I don't know, because I can't get the right sadness, you know, something. I tell you what, it's better than sticking a stick between your mouth and going, "Ruff, ruff, ruff." Oh dear.